Hey, today I want to give you practical steps to really use your mind, how to use your mind to build the life you decide. Okay, so very quickly I will dive in the details very practically, but if you haven't watched my previous videos, I'll go very quickly on the premises of how to change all that. And then I'll take a practical example for you. So the premise are that we live through our emotions all the time. We perceive the reality, ourselves, and so on through what we feel. And our emotions are basically two things: a story in our mind, for any reasons. We have built a story that reality is like this, I'm like this, I'm limited by this, and so on. The conditions are that, and so on. And something that I feel in my body that makes them feel really real. Okay, so all that you can just realize that there's a story, there's something that I feel. The story, if I realize that it has nothing to do with the reality, I can dismiss it easily. What I feel in my body that makes it feel real, I can also realize that it's just, sensations in my body, and I can also they are totally bearable. It's not enjoyable, but it's totally bearable, and I can do with them. Okay, once you've realized that, you can say, okay, that's not the reality, even though it feels really real to me. And you can say, okay, it's not the reality. Now let's focus my mind where I want to go, what I want to, find in my life. Okay, and the reality is basically huge. We just perceive just little things that relate to what we think, what we believe, what we feel, and all that. It's just totally proven that our mind works this way. It just picks what confirms its own reality. So that's very important to realize. So first, you dismiss all your emotions that have nothing to do with the reality, even though you feel they're really real. Okay. Then secondly, you focus on what you want, and then I'm going to take a very concrete example to explain you that. So last time I said, okay, it's easy. You have to focus your mind, not by saying affirmations that, okay, my reality is that, and maybe okay, I'm rich, and you're not rich. Because if you say that, the problem is that in the back of your mind, you're going to say, yeah, but it's not true, and I know it. Okay, so you're not focusing anymore on I'm rich, but I know that I'm rich is not true. So don't do this kind of things. Just let your mind focus on the idea of you being rich. How do you do that? You just ask yourself, for example, that's just a proposition. Say, okay, show me how I can get rich. And then it's there's nothing that you can say, okay, it's not true. It's just, okay, show me how I can get rich. Okay, and now your mind is focused on this idea of you being rich. That's all you need, so that your mindset, everything is just turned on this part of the reality. And now your mind is going to, well, to pick other things in the reality that relate to this idea, because it's just focus on that instead of your emotions that continue, to to let yourself be focused on another reality, and to confirm the reality that everything that you feel is the reality. So you have just shifted your mind and looked to something else in your, at least opened up your mind so that you can perceive new things in your life. Okay, and basically just realize that opportunities and possibilities are huge every time, every day, for everyone. So just be open to that and see what can happen from there. I don't say that, just don't try to convince yourself that, yes, there is a possibility right now for me and I must find it. No, just let your mind being opened to this reality, and just you have to look in this direction if you want to find a way in this direction. Okay, so that's it, and let things happen. So concrete example, let's say you want more money. I've written an article in my on my blog on soundscrazy.net, and I encourage you to check that out. It's basically what I said is, I think we all should focus on at least two things in our lives that are very important. Money, as I said, because we live through money. It's we need money. If we don't have enough money, not necessarily being rich, but at least to be sure that we have enough money. That's very important, else we're in big troubles. Okay. Then second thing is, and maybe the first thing, even by order of importance, is love. We all need love first of all. You can't live if you don't feel love, every time. So that's very important too. So let's say for a practical matter that we focus on money, okay? And you say to yourself, okay, show me how to get rich. Okay, fine. Now, first thing is, don't try to find a solution. Just let this question into your mind and try to repeat that to yourself the more than you can. Just show me how to get rich. Show me how to get rich. That's the important. Okay, and what you can try to do in the same time is focusing on me being rich. Okay, show me how to get rich. It's not necessarily rich, but for example, show me how to get rich. And you can let this idea of you being rich, what is it like? It's interesting. It's very interesting to give the more information possible to your mind, the more focused you turn yourself, the more than you can in this direction. So you can just tell yourself, show me how to get rich. The more you can, that's very good, because your brain is going to process this idea that you give it. It has to do it. Now you can also imagine yourself. What am I asking exactly? Show me how to get rich. Okay, imagine that I live in maybe a better environment, better better car, better no problem of monies and so on, and better everything is better in my life. I can imagine that. Okay, I'm not trying to convince myself that it's going to happen and so on, but I'm just giving this image to my brain. That's what I'm asking to you. That's this idea. Okay, so show me how to get this, and you can imagine that. Show me how to get rich. Okay, that's once again, it's very important not to try to convince yourself that it's going to work. Just let your brain get immersed with this idea instead of what we usually do every day, all day long, being focused on what we feel, which are things that we haven't chosen, which are vast majority of the time negative thoughts. Okay, so now you have just made a shift, a clear shift that is going to change a lot of things that's obvious. Because if you think most of the day, okay, show me how to get rich. That's it. Just show me how to get rich. Oh, that is rich. Oh, that is wealthy. Yeah, show me that. Show me how can I get that? Okay, and you just focus on that. You don't try to find solution. Very important. You don't try to get answer. You just let your brain, with this idea. That's it. Okay, when you've done that, well, basically you've changed a lot of things in your day, in your life. Because believe me, if you observe what you're thinking all day long, you have made a big shift. Now, let's go further. It can probably happen several things. Okay, maybe sometimes you're going to find that to realize that, hey, maybe there's an opportunity to get more money this way. Okay, and you can go take action. Take action. Obviously, you have an idea. Don't discard it. Saying no, it's not getting. Yeah, you have an opportunity to get more money. Go and take action. Obviously, you must act according to what you want. Else, it makes no sense. Okay, so take action, even if it's just a very little action, but that's very important. That makes things concrete, first of all. Okay, that becomes your reality. You're taking actions in this direction, and that opens new possibilities. A little action can bring another little action, and so on. So take action, very important. Now, the second thing that is very probably going to happen is that when you say to yourself, for example, okay, show me how to get rich, you're going to think in yourself at some point, like negative things, like, okay, it's not possible, but you can, discard them and say, okay, it's just emotions, stories. I have these impressions about me being, able to get rich. It's like it's impossible, so I have kind of negative feelings. But I know that's just, feeling in my body, a story, and okay, never mind. I just don't put any more importance on that. I know that's not the reality. So I just focus on, oh yeah, but show me if there's any possibility. Show me how to get rich. Okay. Now you can have a persistent impression that, yeah, but I don't deserve to get rich. It's just, yeah, but I don't deserve it. You can have this in the background, very often, and it's difficult to, because you really feel that, okay, I don't deserve. So you can try to discard that, saying, yeah, but show me, why don't I deserve? That's nothing. So I don't take, I don't put any importance on that, and I just keep asking, show me how to get rich. Okay, that's very good. Now that can help, if it's difficult to discard this impression that I don't deserve it. To change, go to the next step. Okay, you feel that the problem basically is that you feel you don't deserve. Change your focus. show me why I deserve to get rich. Okay, good. You don't have this problem of, fighting against, yes, but do I really deserve that? Okay, show me how do I deserve to get rich. And you change that. Okay. Now maybe you'll find way to demonstrate, and so sometimes during your day you'll find way to do things that will make you feel that you deserve to get rich. Do it, take action. Obviously, it's your mind and focused on showing you, finding ways and means to show you that you deserve to get rich. So when you perceive something, when something comes into your mind, just take action. Obviously, that's the point. Obviously, okay. Now, third step. Let's say that at some point you think, yeah, but you have another difficult feeling, negative feeling that arises and again, and that says, okay, yeah, but I don't bring any value. Why would I deserve to get rich? I don't bring any value to the world, so yeah, there's no way I deserve to get rich. Okay, so once again, you can just say, again, I know that's not true. There's just a story in my mind, limitations, something that I feel, but it's not the reality. So you can discount that and just focus on, okay, but show me why I deserve to get rich. That's good. You can also, go to the next step in your questions, in your focus, and say, okay, show me how I can bring value, maybe, or show me where I bring value. Show me how to bring value to the world, maybe. Show me why I bring value. Show me why I bring value or how to bring value. It depends what you want. But you'll have answers. Your mind is now focused on that because it happens that in order to get rich, you need to feel you deserve it. In order to feel you deserve it, you need to realize that and to actually bring value to the world so that it makes sense for you. And then I would say you've broken all the barriers that in your stories made you thought that and believe that you can't get rich. It's not possible. Okay. Now you have climbed steps. As you can see, you have several kind of barriers that appeared, and you either took action or discount them, saying, okay, that's not the truth. Show me anyway how to get rich, or you have changed your focus to eliminate and to go over this barrier, to change this, this barrier. Okay, so show me how to get rich. Don't feel good with that because you have this sensation that I don't deserve it. Okay, show me why I deserve to get rich. Another sensation that it's difficult because I don't bring value. Show me how I bring value to this world. Okay, very important. And once again, you'll have things that will click sometimes, just little things, sometimes very quickly that, hey, I can bring value there. Bring value, take action. You have all your solutions are going to come. All the solutions that refrain you from getting to your goal, getting rich, for example. So here is the key. Really focus on what matters to you, not what your emotions give you. Emotions are just past stories that have been given you that you've accepted without really judging you, because when we are children we do that every time. So it's just we start with that. Now your emotions, you have to choose what you feel. What are the stories, what are the feelings in your body. It's just not the reality. You are not what you feel you are. Okay, now you can choose what you want to develop in your life. Focus on that. Just ask the questions. That's it. Don't try to find solutions, but when you see something relevant to that, take action. And when you see that there is a problem, you have another barrier, ask yourself how to get rid of the barrier, or how to, what is the solution? And that's it. And you'll move forward very quickly. So I'll be very, very, happy and curious to have your thoughts on that, your experience. Okay, so let me know in the comment what you think of that. Try it, obviously. Do it for at least just a couple days, and let me know what you think and what are the results. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and obviously check my website and blog, soundscrazy.net, and I have much more great things for you. So right now, have a great life. Let me know what you think of all that, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.